Right, okay, wait for the car to go by. A couple of things. First one is the Xena XX6, if you can see it, there we go, XX6 alarmed disc lock. I thought I'll quickly do a review for it, since I still haven't got a helmet cam. You're going to have to forgive the shakiness of the phone. I've been awake for many hours and I thought I'd do this whilst the weather is nice and rainy. Hence the bike is a bit wet. Right, bike alarm disc lock thing. What can I say? I've been using it for the past 2 months. I've only had one false alarm by slamming my front door shut with the bike being next to it, which obviously moved it somehow. It's got a solid body. You can't get this bit off from the outside. This is metal as well, and the battery sits in that plastic bit in here. What can I say? It's very secure. The gap between the pin to get to the pin is very, very small, so when it's on your disc, I'll show you here. I'll use that bit there. I do have wavy discs, which is a bit annoying to actually get it on in the right position. It has to be over one of these bits here, ideally at the bottom. If I put it on that, the sensor won't pick up the fact that the disc is in there, and it will not arm. But yeah, it's, I've dropped it a few times, but it's not really scuffed or anything, and it still works. So it's quite simple. You just put it on, wait a little bit, and it will arm. There we go, and it is very loud, and I mean very loud. Stick the key in, undo it, and there we go. I bought it for, I think it was £39. It doesn't come with a carry case, and unfortunately on my bike I have nowhere to sort of clip it onto. But otherwise, very good disc lock, I think, in my opinion. I don't need a bigger pin, and I would recommend this because for me, I park my bike in my little courtyard, and my bedroom window is just sort of over the other side of this wall, as well as my living room window, and I would be able to hear this going off if someone tried to wheel my bike out of my courtyard. Same at work. If someone tried to steal my bike while I'm at work, people would be able to hear this going off, because it is 120 decibels, I believe. In regards to rain, yeah, it is 120 decibels, there we go. In regards to rain getting on it, what I try and do, just as a recommendation, is I try and clip it underneath the swing arm here, so that obviously it doesn't get in between the gap where the disc lock is meant to go. You can put it on the front as well, but my disc on the front is on the other side. But again, I'll try and put it near the bottom so that any water will drip onto that and miss the disc lock out. And you've also got the mud guard, which directly from above would cover it. Second thing is the bike itself. The bike itself is fine, apart from two little tiny things. And yes, it is raining. The first thing is when I am riding along, something is vibrating, and it's coming from in there, which is where the chain goes. It's either in there or in there. None of those things should be vibrating. I can't figure out what it is. There's no loose panels. I've tried holding my hand for everything whilst moving. It doesn't do it when it's idling on standstill, it only does it when moving. The second thing so far is that using the choke to start the bike from cold, it doesn't like to idle. It will cut out. Example, I got back from work about an hour and a half ago, so it should still start up, right? Okay, so it starts, but in the morning you can hear it kind of skipping every now and then. But in the morning what it will do is it will idle like this after I take the choke off, and then suddenly it would just switch off. So I need to get that sorted as well. But aside from that, the bike's been absolutely fine. I've now covered 1,068 kilometers, which is about 600 and something, 610 miles. And its first service is coming up on Tuesday, which is in 4 days. So yeah, disc lock, bike.